in this moment of now, if you have a situation you're dealing with, if you're having a challenge that you're dealing with, let's close our eyes. And if it feels okay, you do what you want to do. But I'm going to make this suggestion that as we're taking this time together, that you take that situation and put it into those clouds, that marine layer that's come in. Just like it did early this morning. Say you got up early, it was, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I think the marine layer, at least where I was pretty tight, thick in. And put that situation or that challenge right there as if it's that marine layer, right over you. And if it feels comfortable, close your eyes and just breathe with it. Just be aware of it. You know what it is. Nobody needs to tell you. Nobody else needs to know. It's between you and you. And as you're aware of that, and we're very familiar with those shades of gray. Now, our friend who's visiting Cindy may not, but we can help her. Those shades of gray, that kind of heavy, like the clouds are heavy. Let that represent this situation for you, this challenge for you. It's kind of heavy. It's kind of weighing heavy right now. And if you were all alone to deal with it, well, it would be pretty heavy. If it was dependent on your thinking and your awareness just by yourself, it would be pretty heavy. So breathing deeply, as deep as you can. Breathe from your belly button. And then breathe from your knees. And then breathe from your toes. Breathing and allowing, that's our task. Breathing and allowing. And as you breathe, let's consider this idea that the eyes that are looking back at us are the eyes of love. The eyes of God, the eyes of all that is. The eyes of divine essence. Whatever you name that truth of you. Breathing and allowing. And being reminded that you're not alone in this circumstance. That whatever it is, the health challenge, the money concern, the relationship issue, whatever it is, you're not alone. You've got that barcode, you've got that tag on the back of your neck that says, I am of the oneness. And in me, God is well pleased. And that divine essence expresses through me as I breathe, as I acknowledge it, as I say yes. Because I have to say yes. It's always a choice. And so in this circumstance, in this scenario, in this whatever's going on, I choose to remember my oneness in divine light, in divine love, in divine order, and therefore it has a way in, a window in to this circumstance. I breathe and allow its expression into this, what's going on for me. And I'm not alone. And choosing it, allowing it, there's a new perspective. There's a new possibility. There's a new idea, maybe something you had never thought of. If it's a healing thing, remember that God, that love, the divine order is in the illness, the sickness, the tumor, the arthritis, the whatever it is. If it's a money situation, remember, it's God's money. It's not yours. It's God's. Divine One, show me. Show me what to do. It's yours. If it's a relationship thing, remember, we're all God in expression. Call it forth. Call love forth. Call divine light forth. Express through this situation, through this conflict, through this misunderstanding. Open the doors and windows to the all that is. For as we do that, all things are possible. And it may be, well, something you never considered. For God's vantage point is so much larger than ours. The divine sees it all. Let that vision move through your circumstance, your life, your being in this moment of now. Choose it. Choose it and be reborn. And from this holy place, from this sacred place of awareness, there may be others who could use this reminder right now. Someone may come to mind, may come to heart, and if you feel like it and feel comfortable, feel free to say their names aloud right now. And I have been reminded that there is a couple that's missing in Canada. And what are you going to say?
There is a couple. Her name is Sophie, and his name is Greg. And the mother contacted me to help find the couple. And the Canadian government doesn't really want to do anything. They only give them like 3 people. And they're from Australia. And they need our prayers to find the couple. They only found the backpack and a shoe in the water and a pair of sunglasses on a rock. So I think we need to pray so they'll be found.
Yes. So we hold Sophie and Greg and the people who are looking for them, and Sophie and Greg's family, and thank you for bringing it to us. And anyone else who can use that light, the power, the presence, the almighty of the divine, bringing it forth and into our world, into our country, into all the countries, into the leadership of all the countries, into all the people. The reminder that we're all one. All forms of life in this moment of now are lifted up in this blessing. And for the opportunity to be reminded, we are grateful. And so it is. Amen.